Good morning and welcome to another Northeast Washington home tour. Today we are at 792 Highway 395 visiting a really great farmhouse, and it sits on a few acres that are mostly fenced and ready for your critters. One of the things I love is that it has easy access off Highway 395. This is a state maintained highway, so if getting into town or being able to get where you need to go is important, it's very well maintained through the winter. Beautiful old farmhouse, and it's fully remodeled. We'll take a look inside in a little bit, but first we're going to just take a look at the outside of this property. This is a great little building that houses the outdoor wood burning furnace. This has a really terrific series of outbuildings for whatever use you would like to make of them. Here we have a shop building. And just a quick peek of our shop. It's definitely being used as storage as our folks get ready to move, but wanted you to be able to see it's good size. There's also power already in this building as well. And it has a little lean-to on the back, big enough for a camper, or could be set up with stalls if you would prefer to have some kind of an animal housed in here. Animals. And then we have an old traditional barn on the property. One of the things I want to point out is that is Kettle Falls, the little town. So very easy access in and out of Kettle Falls. As a matter of fact, this is on city water, so you don't ever have the issue we face out here sometimes of concerns about whether or not you're going to have water in your well. Here you have Kettle Falls water service and then a standard septic system. This is the outside of the barn. This is the lower level, and there are a few different areas that are sectioned off. This is already set up to have some chickens or goats, or it could have some box stalls put in if you wanted to do that. And then we have another area. This is sort of the main part of this barn. And here's the inside of that. And this third section of this building is currently housing a horse trailer. And then we're going to take a walk back up around the back of this building. Now on this top section, you have easy access to the top of the barn where you might store hay or whatever else you need to store. And there won't be any trying to get things up to the loft area, because as you come up the hill to the back of this building, you have direct walk-in access. This is the second section that has a floor and could easily store hay or whatever else, like I said, you might need to store. Okay, moving on from there. There are several other outbuildings. This is the back of one of them that has another that has additional storage for a camper at the moment. So you can see just tons of storage available on this property. This is a great little building that has access off the back and the side, as well as from the front. And here we are going in the door to this building in the front. And I want to show you guys this building because it's finished really nicely inside. Drywalled electric in, so makes this really usable. That there used to be a little wood stove in here, so if you wanted to heat it for a little she shed or he shed, that's here. And then there's a door back in the rear of the building that goes to the unfinished section of the building. This is just an additional storage building. And this section you can see had some opaque panels and can be used as a greenhouse. We have another building up here for chickens or whatever you might want to put there. And there are some fruit trees on the property. Beautiful lawn, level, easy to use property. Located next to the house, we have a carport building, and then we're back down where we started to showing you the building that houses the wood burning furnace. All right, we'll take a look inside the house now. Okay, here we are at 792 Highway 395, and we're going to go in and take a look at this absolutely great remodeled farmhouse. So come along with me and let's take a look. Right inside the door, we have a great little coat area. And I love the fact that there's a window here which keeps everything bright and sunny as you walk in. And if you needed to go downstairs, the basement is that direction. We aren't going to tour today. They're in the middle of doing some work down there. But you can see the staircase is a nice wide staircase, which I also love. So this is the central hallway, and at this point we have some options. The main bathroom is here. Your laundry is in this double doors. Or we can go this way into the remainder of the home. We'll go this direction first, and I do love this open concept first floor. It's just absolutely stunning. In addition to the wood burning furnace that is located outside in its own building to keep the mess out there, we also have a wood burning fireplace inside to keep everything cozy. You have a wonderful little additional sitting area back to this in the rear of the home with another entrance. And just off this open floor plan area is the primary bedroom suite. Features a large walk-in closet. Again, with a window to keep everything nice and bright. On the opposite side of the bedroom, is a bathroom. Beautiful double sinks. And they just finished this fantastic epoxy walk-in shower. Check out the workmanship in here. The colors are just beautiful. Nice rain shower head. Built-in soap. Shampoo shelf. Again, with a nice window to keep everything bright. Love the color scheme in here. Just bright and fresh and modern. What a great combination for an old farmhouse with all of its charm and large rooms. Okay, now we're going to go back through the living dining area. Look at the size of this dining room. And we're going to go see our kitchen, which, even though it's updated, still kind of has that country kitchen feel to it. I love that they kept everything white so that it feels like a kitchen, country kitchen. It's bright. And over attached, we have a lovely, look at all that extra counter space, eating area adjacent to the kitchen, and a pantry. All right, we'll look at the bathroom on this level, and then we'll go for a quick tour upstairs. So we're back around to where we entered the home, and here is the other main floor bathroom. Full, again, tub, and double sinks again. Still nice and bright and airy in here as well. All right, and then we'll take a quick peek. Here's your washer and dryer area. Cupboards above for storage, and your doors that you can shut that are going to keep the laundry behind closed doors for when you might have some guests over. All right, guys, upstairs we go to take a look at the additional bedrooms. The first thing we see on this level is the area that they are using for their home office. So this is a bonus space and does make a great home office, again, with nice bright windows to keep everything sunny. This is the first of the 2 bedrooms, closets under the eaves, nice size bedrooms. One of the things I love is that you don't get that attic-y feel up here that you do with older homes sometimes, where both sides of the room pitch and it's difficult to put your bed in. These don't feel that way at all. And then on the other side, we have a mirror image bedroom on this side. You can see there's lots of room. That's a pretty big desk, full-size bed, and then double closets under the eaves. And back down the stairs we go. Okay. And that's the end of this home tour for today. Thank you for joining us. I hope you loved this home as much as I do. If you would like some more information, contact us and we'd be happy to give you any more information we can or to arrange for you to come take a look.